Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about a brand that you may have seen floating around on Instagram or YouTube. It's a brand that's far more well known in the UK than it is here in Australia. However, it is starting to slowly make its way here. So we're talking about Pixi by Petra. So you may have seen these green packages going to influencers from time to time. And I've been lucky enough to get my hands on a few products. Now, I first saw this brand on one of those like clearance websites, and so you used to be able to get Pixi on like o.com.au, those sort of places. And then I became a little bit more familiar with them when I saw that they were actually on shelves in, I think it was Marks and Spencer's in London last year. So they are a UK based brand, however they are, like I said, kind of making their way throughout the world. Now, it's been quite a while since I've done one of my must-have or must-try makeup posts or videos, so I thought I'd do one of those. It's probably been about 6 months since I've done one of those. But in this video, I'll just, I guess, it's not a full-on review, but I'm just going through and showing you some of the items that I like from the brand, some items that I recommend to you. So all of these products have been sent to me, and they're products that I have been using for a little while now, and they're ones that I do enjoy. One of Pixi by Petra's most, I guess, iconic products is this one here. This is the Glow Tonic from Pixi by Petra, and it's a glycolic type of product, similar to something like liquid gold, but definitely more affordable and not quite as strong, I don't think. And I do like this. It does have 5% glycolic acid in it, but what I enjoy a little bit more than this product is the Glow Tonic Go-To, which is essentially the same product, however it's already in sort of swipey form. So I like these for a few reasons. First of all, I'm living the lazy life. Who isn't? I like that these are already pre-moistened. I like that you just use one for all over your face. I suppose it's already controlled for you. You're not using too much, you're not using too little. The pads are similar to others on the market that sometimes run a lot more expensive, and they're texturized on one side and flat on the other, and they just deposit the perfect amount of the Glow Tonic on your face. You don't rinse it off, you leave it, and then in the morning you will wipe it off with, wash it off in your normal routine. But these are something that I really have been enjoying. There are quite a few types of these sort of things on the market at the moment, but this one I'm really enjoying. So the second product is this Peel and Polish Exfoliator. This is actually my second tube of the stuff. So this is both an exfoliator, like a chemical exfoliator, but also has a little bit of grit in it as well. I tend to like these now more than just the plain gritty exfoliator, because it's kind of doing two things at once. So while the acids or whatever's the active ingredient is starting to help lift those dead skin cells, the grittiness or the particles are actually helping to slough away that dead stuff. So this is one that I really recommend. A lot of people are using this one at the moment as well. And how beautiful is that packaging? The third item that I can recommend from this brand are their mists. I really enjoy the spritzers on their mists. The two mists that I enjoy the best is the first one is the Vitamin Wake Up Spray, and this one smells really citrusy, and it really does help wake you up as you spritz it on your face in the morning. Smells really good, feels really nice. I'm not really sure that the vitamins do all that much to your skin, but it's just a really lovely way to start your makeup off in the morning. And then there's also the Makeup Fixing Mist. So this is similar to a lot of the others on the market. This one, the spray is a little bit finer on this one, but still really lovely. It smells like rose water to me. Yeah, definitely. Onto some makeup items. I've been loving this since Christmas when it arrived. So this is a eye pencil. It's officially called the Endless Silky Eye Pen. It featured in a favourites or two for a couple of months, I think. So this is one that I use either all over sort of the eye to create a really nice sparkly but subtle look, and you can blend that in for a little while before it sets, and then it becomes budge proof. But it's also really nice just for lining the inner waterline, because that gives a little bit of sparkle. So this is just a very beautiful kind of unique kind of product. The next item I'm going to tell you about is this one, and this is a stack of different kind of metallic pigments. Another one I've been using since Christmas time. It is officially called the Fairy Dust Favourites in Metallic Warmth. So we have 5 different shades of metallic loose pigments that I definitely use with some Fix Plus when I use it on my eye. I'm wearing them today, and they just give the most pretty look. Here are some swatches of them now. They just look so pretty. I definitely recommend you do use them though with a medium. That will help them to get to their best, I suppose. So love the packaging, love that it's this little stack formula. I mean, I guess it means that you can't just bring one with you when you're traveling if you are. In terms of traveling, they are great though, because you have all of them together. They're not sort of rattling around in different containers. So definitely love this one. The next item is a little bit more of a new one for me, but this one has made it into my handbag. So this little unassuming package here actually contains some really lovely silky finishing powder. So it's officially called the Quick Fix Powder. What you have is a small mirror at the top there, and then you open the package up and you have a puff that is sort of preloaded with some really fine powder in there. The powder is so silky smooth, like it has so much slip to it, and it does a really good job of just mattifying. So you just sort of, like I said, just apply it all over your T-zone usually, and it just gives a really lovely soft mattified finish. I just love it. It's, you know, it's not going to crack or shatter in your bag, so it's just a really good way to bring a little bit of powder with you on the go. On to the last two products. This was a fairly recent one for me as well, but I have made my way through quite a bit of it. This is the Sheer Cheek Gel. I received 3 shades. This one's my favourite. This is in the shade Natural. It just gives the most beautiful natural flush to the skin. I have used this one both just by itself on on top of a BB cream for a no sort of makeup look, but it also works really well on top of powder, which is something that I've never experienced before. So I did read about that and I tried it for myself, and I found it actually does work. It doesn't bunch up on top of the powder. So it's just a really lovely, fresh look. I'm looking forward to using this in summer when I might not wear a whole bunch of makeup, but just wear a little bit. Really pretty. It looks like it's going to be creamy, but it is very sheer. It is a gel. Highly recommend. Next, I received a whole bunch of these, and this is my favorite. This is like a lip tint slash gloss. So one side contains a tint or a stain, one contains just a plain but pretty gloss, and they work really well together. So I really like this one just because the shades are so pretty. So the darker one there is the stain, and then the lighter one is actually, or the lighter shade is actually the gloss. There's pretty good tip power here, and it does last a nice sort of while on the lips, and it does just fade really gradually and just give you a kind of natural look. So I hope that gives you, I guess, a little bit more insight into the brand and the things that are available. Now you can buy some of this stuff in store at Sephora, and I wasn't aware of that until I saw some, I think it was Glow Tonic sitting on the shelves in Sephora in Sydney. So I'm not sure how wide the range is, but there's definitely a few bits and pieces if you'd like to try it out. Otherwise, your best bet is actually to head online and try and find it online for you to purchase. I'll leave some pertinent links down below so you can actually find where to buy this for yourself. But this is just sort of a starter to get you sort of familiar with the brand and let you know the stuff that I actually enjoy from there. As usual, thank you so much for coming and watching, and leave any comments down below, any suggestions of things you'd like to see, or anything that you have enjoyed seeing. And as usual, thank you so much for coming and joining me on a little corner of internet. Oh, I stuffed it up. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and joining me in my little corner of the internet. I will catch you next time. Bye.